President Moorhead, Provost Hugh, faculty, staff, parents, and the incredible class of 2024. Today is a special day. What started as a challenging college experience by following COVID protocols, forced separations of at least 6 feet, and taking classes from our dorms has now culminated in a joyous day sitting close together, celebrating our wonderful college journeys. This day is particularly special for our class, as many of us did not have normal high school graduations. And looking across this field, I'm thankful for the friendships made, lessons learned, and experiences we've gained. On August 16th, 2020, I was so ready to move into Russell Hall. I can't speak for you, but I know that I was ready to get out of the house after being in quarantine for so long. Lugging all of my way too many items, sorry Mom and Dad, up to the 10th floor of Russell Hall made me nervous for what was to come. But I soon found out we had nothing to fear. The UGA community welcomed us with open arms. And even though our introductions included elbow bumps rather than handshakes, a sense of collegial community still formed. That year was hard with classes and university activities being held on Zoom. But thankfully, our professors worked hard to ensure that we could still have a quality education. And perhaps, even more inspiring, was that the class of 2024 helped each other through all of the challenges. Through these experiences, I learned that within us, we all have a passion for service, whether we realize it or not. Sometimes we think of service as a role or position, but I believe serving can take form in day-to-day living. Serving can look like helping a friend or directing a stranger in the right direction on this vast campus. During some tumultuous seasons of college, I found that you, my classmates, were willing to serve despite the difficult times we were all facing. We sought ways to meet one another even though we were masked, rooted on our beloved Bulldogs whenever they were allowed to compete, and stood side by side when tragedy struck. We as a class could have stuck to ourselves and only met with friends and family we knew before we had come to college. We could have chosen not to collaborate on school assignments or participate in publicly social events. But that's not how the class of 2024 rolls. Sharing our life experiences, embracing our differences, and coalescing around our commonalities, the class of 2024 has emerged stronger today than when we entered college. We as a class have also seen a lot. We grew up as the post-9/11 generation, jointly suffered the traumas of societal violence, and became politically aware voters in a divided political climate. And during college, in the midst of tragic loss and heartache, we stuck together to show that all dogs are loved and valued. These experiences give our class the perspectives and opportunities to be the change agents required to improve our world for the better. And while we served others, we enjoyed nights lighting up Sanford Stadium, tasted the delicious Tate Mom's cookies, celebrated the accomplishments of 3 Rhodes Scholars, and won not 1, but 2 national championships. We will walk through the arch prepared to serve because we served each other as fellow Bulldogs. I know I have, and I'm sure you have, so many people you'd like to thank. I could not possibly enumerate them all, but I would like to thank my parents, Neil and Shireen, sister Natalie, grandmother, aunts, uncles, and friends. I would also like to thank Emmy Gooch, Rebecca Scarborough, Hillary Westbrook, Dr. Carmichael, Dr. Boyd, Dr. Haynes, Don DeMaria, and so many others who have embodied the best characteristics of servant leadership. I will leave this hallowed place a better person because of what we have experienced together and for your willingness to share your perspectives and friendship. We have made history, and we will continue making history when we depart Athens prepared to serve. Thank you, class of 2024. You are truly amazing.